Terve! Morjensta! Hey, and welcome back. As you see, today we're talking about the things I love about living in Finland.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, we're going to be seeing a video today. This is titled 15 Reasons I Love Living in Finland. Okay, I'm taking you guys all the way to Finland today. All right, so if you're curious and excited to see this video, please subscribe. If you find this video interesting, do not like, share, and subscribe. All right, so guys, let's jump in.
No terve! Morjensta! Hey, and welcome back. As you see, today we're talking about the things I love about living in Finland, and there's a lot. Maybe not what you expect. Thank you, Suomi. I think I say this in every video. I love about life in Finland. Boom, 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 boom. But let's get into the list. So here are 15 or more things I love about life in Finland. One of the first things I love about life in Finland is that it feels like you can be yourself here. Overall, it feels like people kind of just mind their business, so they don't really care what you wear, what you look like, what politics you support, what religion you are. Overall, of course, there are instances of discrimination, like there is everywhere, but thankfully, overall, the feeling seems like people just kind of mind their own business. They don't care too much about what your beliefs are. The second thing I love about life in Finland is the closeness to nature. I think I say this in every video, but I think it's really special, the fact that where I live specifically, you go one direction for 100 meters and there's a forest that you can freely walk through and enjoy the relaxing green nature. And then in the other direction you can walk and there's a beautiful lake. And I just think it's so beautiful and nice and such a great insert into the day to be able to just go out in nature and kind of relax and slow down a little bit. And again, that closeness to nature plays into the fact that you can also just hang out with family in nature, with friends, just go out and enjoy the forest, for example, and just be one with nature. Third thing I love about life in Finland is that there's no pressure to be overly social. And by that I mean, it seems like overall people respect personal space, number one, and two, you don't have to force conversation if there's not something natural you want to talk about. It's okay to be in silence. It's okay not to say hi to everyone you pass on the street. And it took some getting used to, but it's something I really appreciate now and feel a little bit of pressure off my shoulders that you don't have to be overly social and overly friendly. Another thing I love about life in Finland is the emphasis for support and encouragement of families. And by this I mean at the governmental level, social security system level, and also just life in Finland kind of supports families. For example, new mothers receive baby boxes with a lot of the essentials you need for a newborn baby. There's generous maternity and paternity leaves for when you have a new baby. There's playgrounds on trains and malls and everywhere, and kids are a part of society too, and it's really nice to see. Number 5, I love the tap water in Finland, and honestly, it makes life a little bit better. To be able to drink water wherever you are, not worry about buying a water bottle, not worrying about if the water is potable, is really a privilege and so cool to think and to have here. And also I think the water quality has improved my skin and just well-being as a whole. So cheers to the Finnish tap water. And did you know that the same tap water you drink is also in the toilets and the showers and basically almost wherever there's running water, there's this clean water that is available. So kind of cool, kind of cool. Number 6, feeling safe overall. Finland is a safe country, it feels like, especially in comparison to some others. I feel safe walking at night, which is not something I would do at home at all, really, walking by myself at night. But here it feels quite safe.
Interesting. It's cool to see that Finland is safe, even at night.
And yeah, we have a low crime rate overall compared to other countries. So I feel safe here. Love the public transportation. This is number 7. I think it's so convenient and so smart that you can travel by train, bus, tram, metro. And for example, the trains you can get from different cities, you can travel all across Finland by trains. In Atlanta and Georgia, where I'm from, and probably most of the US, we don't really have great train connections. Some people take the bus, but it's not considered like a normal form of transport like it is here in Finland. I love how easy it is for travel for people of all ages. Kids can travel by public transport or even seniors. Then I love how active we are in Finland. It's something that's contributed to my health and happiness here for sure, is how active as a society people are walking to the store, walking to school, walking to see a friend, biking as a form of transportation, sports in all weathers, whether it's minus 20 degrees Celsius in the winter, people are still skiing, snowboarding, and then even when it's, warm outside for Finland, people are still enjoying the outdoors and getting out. So being active is something that I love about this life in Finland I have. Number 9, a reason I love living in Finland is because we embrace the extremes. Like I was just saying about the sports, also we embrace the extremes with the super hot sauna, enjoying it year round, and then also embracing the extreme cold during the winter, going into a frozen lake through a hole and enjoying Avanto. The next thing I love about living in Finland is healthcare. It seems very practical and it just kind of makes sense. There's public healthcare and private healthcare, and public is quite accessible to everyone, and you have the support you need, and it's not very expensive. For example, when I go to the doctor, sometimes I'm expecting to have to pay for the doctor's visit or like check in and check out, and they're like, no, you don't have to pay anything today. I'm like, okay, like what's the catch? Of course, it varies depending on what you go in for, but overall it's affordable. Then another thing that makes life in Finland quite nice is the school and lifelong learning. So for example, since I'm here in Finland based on family ties, I actually could go to university for free without paying any tuition. And I think that's really sweet and nice that people can continue their learning and they don't have to pay thousands of dollars to do it. Also, there's different things in cities where they have hobby courses where people of all ages can go and learn how to knit or do fitness activities or learn a new language. And it's very encouraged in the culture. So I think that's really nice. It's not like something strange like one person does, but it's like, hey, what hobby are you doing this fall? Number 12 reason why I love life in Finland is maybe not what you expect, and it is the friendliness of people. So if you let the outer exterior of the straight face, no emotions, intimidating, typical Finnish face scare you, you might not think people are friendly. But as soon as you kind of break the ice, if you ask someone for help, if you want to start a conversation, Finnish people are quite friendly and it is quite genuine. So that's been a really nice feeling. 13th reason why I love life in Finland is the summer. Literally, just that season, the summer. It's amazing. I've never experienced a summer like a Finnish summer where the sun feels so nice. You can go in the lake and enjoy that crisp feeling of refreshing water. People are alive. People are getting ice cream and strawberries and berries. And it's just like, what is this utopia? Summer in Finland is the best. And I used to never like summer, so I love summer in Finland. Number 14, the sauna. What Finland is so known for. It has to be on this list because I never really had a sauna before I came to Finland. I mean, I think you know what a sauna is. It comes from dear old Finland, so ole hyvä. It's really nice. It's nice to go in to relax, unwind. There's health benefits for it,
sauna is actually something I would love to experience.
So
the moment I find myself in Finland,
you can find them almost in every
I'll
house,
definitely get into one sauna.
And so I've lived in 5 different places while living in Finland, and 3 out of 5 had their own private sauna in our bathroom. So that's how common saunas are, and even if you don't have one in your own house or your own room, there's usually one that's shared for the community downstairs. So sauna is a big part of the culture, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Suomi. And number 15, I think one of the biggest reasons why I love life in Finland is the appreciation to be content. Of course, Finland is at the top of the list for the happiest country in the world, but I think it's really the most content country in the world. It's okay to have enough of something. You don't need excess. You don't need to be luxurious. You don't need to be extra. But being content with what you have, the people around you, and those simple things like nature, sauna, clean water. Overall, it seems like that's enough to make a happy life here. And I feel that. And there's not this pressure to climb higher and get more money and more achievements and all this stuff, even though sometimes I still have those cravings of more. But it's really humbling and assuring to kind of stay content. We don't need more than what we need. And that's a beautiful thing about life in Finland. And yes, we pay taxes. Yes, maybe we pay more taxes than other countries, but we're content with the tax we pay because we get a lot of great benefits for it. So those are the 15 reasons why I love living in Finland. And I want to know, which one do you think is most interesting from that list? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time. Moika.
This is really a very interesting video. Right? I had a great time checking it out. It's cool to know that there's contentment in Finland. They are one of the most happiest country in the entire world. It is safe. You can walk through at night and still feel safe. Their healthcare system is amazing. Lots of amazing and beautiful stuff that many people are actually looking forward to. Right? So Finland is really cool. It's actually a place one can raise their family, one can like retire to, enjoy your life to the fullest. All right, so this is really amazing. Thank you for suggesting this video, and see you guys on my next one. Bye.